Hello and welcome to Access You TV. My name's Michelle Edhouse, and today I'd like to ask you, are you willing to fail? What do I mean by are you willing to fail? Well, what is failure to you is probably the first question, and then the next question is, are you willing to? When people look at failure, they tend to look at a defined end point that they have decided is the perfect response, the perfect end point, the perfect achievement, the success pinnacle, whatever you want to call it. And we have these success points for most things in our life. That's what this reality teaches us to be and do. Oh, so, are you going to get married? Are you going to have kids? Are you going to get a really good job? Are you going to get an education? Are you going to have a nice wardrobe, a nice car? La 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 la. Wow. How much of that is actually even relevant to you? And how many success points have you created that keep you from having the life you desire? Now, one of the things that I've been talking about on my Pulling in Your Reality series is really getting a sense of the energy that you desire as your life. And it's not about making that the goal, the be all and end all. It's about what would it take for that to show up? What can I be or do that would invite that to be my life, my living, my reality? Now, when we set a goal, we're basically saying, this is it. If I don't achieve this, I'm a failure. If I achieve it, then I'm a success. But I'm not going to acknowledge I'm a success because, this goal is only actually a small part of what I really want, and what I really, really want is... You see how we screw ourselves up by setting ourselves goals and then beating ourselves up when we don't achieve them. So, what if you were willing to be a failure? What does that mean? What is being a failure to you? And what if you're a failure in someone else's eyes and it didn't bother you? I certainly had a number of projections and expectations put on me by my parents as to what they considered what I should be doing with my life. And, in my own roundabout way, I have met those, but not in a way that they would have defined as the way they desired it. So, I wouldn't say that my family considers me a failure, but they certainly don't consider me to have met their expectations, that's for sure. So, what is it that you've defined as your success points that you're refusing to let go of? If you're to let go of them and be a failure, would actually allow you to create the life and living you desire. Are you willing to actually step up and go, what is it that I desire? How much of what I've been aiming for is even my desire? So if you're unwilling to fail, can you ever choose a different possibility? Choose what works for you? Or do you have to keep buying everybody else's point of view and having the target to achieve what they consider you should be doing? Now, in Access, we talk about living your life in 10-second increments, and I have other videos that talk about that. But when you're looking at your life in 10-second increments, you can actually never fail, because any choice that you choose is only actually valid for 10 seconds. And then you can choose again. Okay, new choice, time to choose again. And so from that space, if everything is just a choice, can you ever fail? Or are you just choosing not to go down that road, but to go down that road now? I'm loving this. All the tuis are flying between my kowhai trees, and I just love the sound of tui wings as they fly over. Yummy. Anyway, so what have you defined as unchangeable in regards to your targets and goals? that if you are willing to allow it to be changeable, could allow you to have success beyond what you ever imagined. Where are you keeping yourself limited with the success points you've defined? And how many success points are you using to refuse the reality you truly desire that you could be choosing? So lots of questions there. And are you willing to fail? Are you willing to actually choose something, give it a go, and it not work out? Now, being willing to fail doesn't mean that you will fail, doesn't mean that you have to fail. It just means that if you do not achieve the success point that you've set for yourself, you don't beat yourself up so much. Like, if you're not willing to fail and you don't achieve a target, how much do you judge you? How much do you beat yourself up? How much do you make yourself wrong? Whereas if you're willing to fail and it doesn't work out the way you'd planned it, wow, that didn't work out the way I planned it. Okay, cool. What else is possible? What can I choose now? New 10 seconds. Let's have another go. Or let's go over here and do something completely different. So what if you never beat yourself up for not achieving the targets that you set? What if they were just targets and they're changeable, they're movable, other possibilities can show up that could outcreate them? If you have the target of earning $50,000 a year and you never actually reset that target to outcreate it, to create maybe $60,000, $70,000, $100,000, $200,000, $500,000, $1 million a year or beyond, how much are you sticking yourself? And then by someone else's point of view, you've created yourself as a failure. I'm destroying my stand. How does it get any better? So maybe it's time for you to start looking at where you've defined what success and failure is, and do they actually work for you? Is having success or failure as your choice working for you? And what could you create greater than that you've never looked at yet? So thanks for joining me here at Access UTV, and if you'd like a little taste of that Pulling in Your Reality series, we're doing another one in October. Hey, it's $50, $50 to join us 30 days in a row for 15 to 20 minutes, and you even get to ask some questions in there if you've got stuff coming up for you. So is it time to pull in your reality? Cheers.